So tonight once more we are here to join in the wonderful celebration of a wonderful birthday of Bhaiji Keron Jaggassar as he celebrates his wonderful birthday, and taking this opportunity tonight once more to be united as a family with devotion. We are about to join in our holy scripture as we touch the feet of Bhagwan Sri Ramachandra in Ramkshetra Manas, where we see the essence of Lord Ganesha through Ganesh Puran as he had requested very early. As he said to me rather, he says, Baba, I love to hear the Kathas of Baba Ganapati. Tonight there's a beautiful message that comes from one of the beautiful parts of the Ganesh Puran, where Lord Ganesha humbles Lord Kuber, the Lord of wealth, the Lord of the universe, the Lord of riches and prosperity. It is said Lord Kuber is the king of an entire city. He's the king of a beautiful kingdom. But despite being a king, it is said he will hold on to everything himself. He is never satisfied. He is greedy. No matter what you give him, he will always want more. Do you know of people like that in the world? The more we have is the more we want. We are never satisfied with what we have. Every time we achieve a goal and we achieve something, there's always more that we want to achieve. Every time we have something, we will always keep striving for more. And no matter what you get, no matter what you have, you will never be satisfied. It is said he had the greatest of wealth. It is said he had the best vehicle, the Pushpaka Viman. It is said he had the grandest palace of them all, and he would show off the wealth to the world. But there was one thing that he couldn't have, and that was the sacred goddess, whose name was Sri Parvati Mata. It was the goddess of the universe that would shine like a gem, and he told the entire world that while I will have all the wealth in my hand and all the riches of the world, until I capture the heart of this divine goddess, I will never be satisfied. He will roam the earth and roam the universe to search for the Devi, when one day he decides to climb up Kailash Parvat in search of the mother. While he's climbing Kailash Parvat, he would pause for a moment and he will see Bhagwan Shankar as he sits next to Parvati Maya, and he will gaze at her form and he will think in his mind and pray, one day she will be mine. Friends and devotees, in understanding this, it is said according to the Sri Ganesh Puran that while he wants to capture the heart of this divine goddess, how many of us try to capture the hearts of people? And how many of us try to win the hearts of the divine Lord? It is said when Radharani walked on the earth, she says, Lord, I don't care about the world, but I care about your heart and your love. If you try to capture the heart of God with your prayer, with your devotion, with your sincerity, there's no need to worry about anything else in the world. But when you capture the worldly love, the worldly pleasures, then we fall into the pits of the universe. Our message begins where it is said, Lord Kuber goes to Kailash Parvat and he walks up to Parvati Devi and he says, Devi, I would like to invite you to my home, please. If you take this invitation, in his mind he's thinking, I'm sure from this point onwards, your life will change. Look at you, you're seated on a mountain with Lord Shiva. What does Lord Shiva have? He's not even a proper husband to you. He married you and he took you in a mountain. You barely have clothes to wear. It is always cold on top here. You always seated next to serpents and the bull, Nandi. There's snakes all around. There's serpents everywhere. You're always cold. He says, Devi, if you look at my home just once, you will never come back to this place. He says, Devi, you have to now sit on Nandi the bull to take a ride. Look at my Pushpaka Viman. This beautiful vehicle of mine can take you anywhere in seconds. She looks at Kuber and she smiles and she says, Kuber, please leave. She turns around and she goes to Bhagwan Shiva. And Lord Shiva looks at her and he smiles. And he says, Devi, I'm sure there are many things that you want. When you think about it, he's about to give you a palace. He's about to give you a vehicle. He's about to give you all these fancies. I never give it to you. Don't you want it? And she says, Prabhu Shankar, I would love to have all the fancies of the world. But remember something. I became wed to you and married to you for a purpose. And if I want anything from this world, I don't want it from anyone. I want it from you. While she looks at Bhagwan Shiva, Lord Shiva looks at her greatness. And this is what happens. Durge, 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 Jai Jai Ma. Everybody bolo. Durge, 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 Jai Jai Ma. All together. धारिणी माँ सत्य साई जय जय माँ सत्य साई जय जय माँ दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ अम्बा भवानी माँ जगदम्बा भवानी 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 माँ दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ अम्बा भवानी माँ जगदम्बा भवानी माँ अम्बा भवानी माँ जगदम्बा भवानी माँ अम्बा Everybody, दुर्गे दुर्गे बोलो